Hey guys, how's it going? Kripparrian here. So, LOE is out, and, the first wing didn't introduce too many cards, but one of the biggest badasses is Reno Jackson. A lot of people are trying to make this guy work, and, about 1 day into the use of this card, I kind of looked into what people were doing, and most of the people had luck with this basically Handlock style deck because healing for basically all your life is really good, and the Handlock has so many different cards you want to put in that it's really fine if you just make a deck of full one-ofs. But I tried to make this guy work. First, I tried to make it just different type of decks. First, I tried Shaman, and in Shaman, I realized that there's a little bit of a problem with Reno Jackson. So, if you're losing by a lot, if you're down on health a lot, and you play Reno Jackson, you're going to get all that health back. But if you're playing a class that doesn't actually have a way to come back on the board very well, or at all, which basically is Shaman, then this guy sucks, because, you'll just delay the inevitable 2 turns. So, Reno Jackson works in that style of deck where you have just one of every single card on the list. It seems to work right now only in Warlock. It has some mild success in Priest, maybe Mage, because, they do have some pretty big board clears. I tried him in Paladin. In Paladin, it just feels like I made a mid-range Paladin a little bit worse. Not too much worse, because Paladin is very similar to Warlock, where you have all these different cards you want to fit in, and just keeping one of them on the list, just making, again, like a Highlander-style list. Again, that works pretty well. So it's okay. The main issue is that Paladin really gets a lot of heals anyway, and when you start looking at the one-ofs list, you kind of realize that you actually put in a bunch of heal cards anyway in the deck. So, Reno Jackson is probably going to help you beat down all those aggressive decks, but in the general case, it's not really going to work too well. So, I reviewed all this information, and I wanted to make Reno Jackson work in a big way. I didn't want to make that type of deck anymore. I realized that, Warlock's kind of the end-all be-all right now. Probably with a few more cards being released, and certainly with more expansions being released, introducing more card variety that you can actually put in your deck, that Highlander-style deck list will actually work really well because, well, it is working right now. The idea is you play against an aggressive deck, they play out all their stuff, you heal for most of your life when you drop down Reno Jackson, and then you make them feel really bad. And the best part of all this is enough people are playing that right now on ladder that most people who actually play aggressive decks are feeling miserable. And that's why Reno Jackson is the superhero. He's the hero would deserve because, in Hearthstone for the longest time, every single deck archetype, everything can just goes away except aggressive decks. Most mid-range decks just don't really work too well. Control decks are just always easy to counter. When everybody's playing Handlock, everyone else is just going to play double BGH to kill that stuff. Same with really any big deck. But when it comes to, the combo decks, sometimes if they work too well, Blizzard actually does the nerf hammer. I think Blizzard has nerfed combo cards or decks that belong to cards that belong to combo decks, important cards, more than any other type of card ever. So Blizzard just destroys the combo decks whenever they're too good. And the aggressive decks, there's no counter, there's almost no nerf, there's really nothing that happens, so they just run loose and ladder. And Reno Jackson, it seems like, may have put a stop to that, at least temporarily, because he is that good on making those type of players feel miserable, because, sometimes healing for 29 is a pretty good thing. So, what did I want to do? I didn't want to play that type of deck. I really wanted to explore and see that he is playable in a way that I imagine that he's playable. And I thought he was playable in decks that actually have multiple copies of cards, like actual just generally good decks, if they played a super controlling, slow style of deck. And I thought I could do it with Warrior, kind of like a Fatigue Warrior. And after I got some inspiration from someone who posted an Immortal Warrior deck list on Hearthstone, I came up with this. And it has a lot of one-ofs. One of Armor Smith, one of a lot of the very typical Warrior cards, but it has a lot of two-ofs. And this is the point I wanted to prove. I really thought Reno Jackson would work in this type of deck, and he does. I actually had a very rough start with this deck. Out of the first 3 games that I played against 2 players who played Kel'Thuzad against me, and I didn't draw brawls, and I obviously lost. So the only weakness right now of this deck is Kel'Thuzad decks when you don't draw brawl. I mean, who knew, right? But I decided to just, whatever, I knew the deck was good, even though it was having some really tough games at the start. So I was arrogant enough, I was persistent enough, I kept playing the deck, and by the end of the night, it was like 11-3 from like a 1-2 start. So, it performed very well. The third loss was against like the God Draw from a combo druid, which again, you can't really feel too bad about that, but you know, I went through a lot of bad matchups if I was otherwise a control warrior, and it seems like the deck is almost unbeatable. I mean, I was just crushing it, and you know, even really bad matchups like mid-range paladin. You know, mid-range paladin as control warrior in tournaments is like 80 or 90% towards the paladin. And actually, I had some pretty close games, but I beat everybody with this deck. So I really think it's a deck to look at. At the very least, there's a few lessons to be learned that you know, you can finally counter aggressive decks with Reno Jackson. He is the hero we deserve, and yeah, it actually works in a deck where you have two of certain cards. The way that you have to play this out is you have to use Reno Jackson, in this particular deck at least, before you use anti-kill bots. So you try to play around the maximum damage your opponent could have, and then when you draw the last two of card from your deck, and it again helps to use Hearthstone Deck Tracker, you drop Reno, you heal for like 15, 20, sometimes 25, and then when you get chipped down back from that, you're playing heal bots again. So really, really crazy tanky deck. This is really the tank warrior of Hearthstone. And there's some very cool card interactions. There's some very cool stuff there. You get card draw with Cold Lights. If you're playing against other control decks, you actually win because you mill them, because they're also playing slow decks, but you can get rid of your hand if you need to. Other very cool cards, Gorehowl. Gorehowl is really good if you intentionally want to lose a lot of HP. Reno Jackson has the added benefit with weapon classes because kind of like with Alistraza, when it sets your health to a specific amount, in Reno Jackson's case, full health, you can take a lot of damage to get yourself down to like 2 life or 3 life or whatever, and then use your healing effect to get even more use out of it. And Gorehowl really helps with that. I think almost every single game I played Gorehowl, I actually brought it down to a nub. In some cases, even to 0 durability, or 1 durability, 0 attack. So that's pretty interesting. And another card some people are probably a bit curious about is Ice Howl. Ice Howl is pretty interesting. Again, it was off the Immortal Warrior list that I got off Hearthstone. And he kind of sold me on the idea. It's a cool one of card. It works. It makes it so you remove the very high health creatures that are sometimes very difficult to remove. Sometimes you actually have to use an execute on, like Twilight Drakes from Handlocks, that type of stuff. Ancient of Wars from Druids. You just play Ice Howl, you run it in there, and your opponent actually needs to still kill Ice Howl before you can play another minion. So it's kind of like a super removal. It helps the deck be consistent, more slow, and yeah, that really, really helps. Overall, I really had a blast playing this deck. I'm really blown away by how powerful of an effect Reno Jackson has had on the meta and the game overall. That you know, there's this refreshing sense of optimism that I have for the latter experience, which honestly didn't exist before this expansion. And really, we're only 1 week in, so really awesome stuff. I have a ton of gameplay footage for you guys today, but I'm pretty sure you guys will love all of it. So check that out. Check out the deck. Give it a try if you want. It's not that expensive of a deck, at least compared to Control Warrior. And maybe you guys can share the fun experiences that I had as well. So check it out. Enjoy. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Reporting justice. Gonna be rich.
Weapon ready.
Do you know how bad that is? You know how monumentally catastrophic that is? It's a 6-mana 4/6 that healed for 0. But not only that, it told my opponent that he no longer has to worry about every single card I already played this game. And if you take a quick look, that's a pretty long list of cards. Okay, he's got 5 damage, we'll be at 11. So I'm dead to a Fireball draw. He has not drawn Fireball. I'm gonna go for the execute. Good enough, I guess.
Death does not scare me. It's hammer time.
And next turn I can try to draw it. Oh, you cannot freeze me. Yes! 26!
Well played.
That's game. Like, how the fuck do you win now?
I'm almost out of cards.
Nah, Reno's still better later. Because if I need a heal, I can really, really, really heal with Reno. Whereas the other cards doesn't really work so well. Need a heal with 35 armor. I have 32 armor now, man. It's dwindling away. Not enough armor. Yeah. Well, fortunately, we can double armor this turn.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Running the program.
Damn. Well, someone thinks he's world champion.
I can take the hit. I bring life and
Almost out of cards.
I will get that health right back.
We're gonna be rich.
Why not? I seem to be surviving. And yes, I guess to be fair, I would have won that shaman game. Most likely, if I played well. Which I didn't. What I saw in terms of Kel'Thuzad's in the last 2 months, I just saw in the last 30 minutes. I never play Constructed. According to some of you guys, I play nothing but Constructed. Alright. He just went to 10. Wow. Okay. It's a pretty good Doomsayer, but it counterfeits the Brawl a bit, because Warlocks don't usually play too many minions. And right now, those minions are just Brawl fodder. They're better than Brawl fodder, they just help my Brawl. That's why I don't really want to play a Doomsayer right now.
From the void I come.
I can take the hit.
My shield for Argon. The end is coming. My hand is too full.
Don't have to worry about that, Molten.
My hand is too full. I knew it!
If he's not threatening the board, why should I Brawl?
Hammer time!
I think if I play anything, I'm pretty likely to get Shadow Flamed.
You hear Maximus, Eridal Lord of the Burning Legion!
Do I? Pretty good. I face Boombot.
Back to work!
Alright, that Boombot was value.
Welcome Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
It's hammer time.
2 swings. Oh no, I had the perfect answer. I could have crunched that shit with Ice Hell. Oh man, I did. I'm gonna have to crunch the next one.
I have no time for games.
What? I don't understand why that was played.
Almost out of time.
Oh man. Well, the best part about gaining 4 armor return is you have as long as you want.
It's hammer time.
I can take the hit.
That sucks a lot, actually.
It's hammer time.
Oh, the other Molten Giant! Sniped both of them. Uh-oh.
It's hammer time. I've got the beast in my sight.
I think I can just take 4 damage every turn, not have to worry about anything.
The light does not discriminate.
By the power of Ragnarok.
Okay, we have to worry about that one a little bit.
It's hammer time.
It's only got 2 cards left. Oh, it's crunching time! Been waiting for this.
From the void I come.
Oh. Why is there so many? Alright, I guess we'll still crunch it up.
Out of cards.
Now, I don't think he's capable of 18 burst damage. Fortunately, it seems like it's not quite possible.
Hammer time.
Alright.
Gonna be rich.
Oh, we did it! We used Reno. See, that's how it works.
Shields up.
Yes! We successfully grinded out a player. All it took was the removal of 2 Molten Giants from his deck list.
Job done. Greetings, traveler.
Alright.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. Death does not scare me. For fire!
I think letting it die is okay. The way he's playing, he's probably playing Face Hunter. If he wants to do the attack with the bow, that's fine. Pretty irritating. Oh, fuck it.
To my side.
Shut again. Interesting. Yeah, the Huffers are the main way that I lose against Hunter, I believe.
Maybe.
Let's just try Belcher.
No.
Should absorb quite a bit of damage. Justicar? I think Justicar's a bit weak. Oh wow, he is running Hunter's Marks. So it's mid-range Hunter? Well, against the mid-range Hunter, I might want to save Execute. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm just like digging for Brawl. Okay. That's pretty terrifying. It's a lock and load mid-range hunter. This is like Kel'Thuzad level. Tempo BGH. No, we're gonna have to BGH that shit after we get slammed here for 8. Oh, that's good.
I got the beast in my sight.
Hyena wins.
Put this apple on your head. I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Even if he plays a silence, he could actually just get wrecked here. Plays a silence on the owl, he can't silence the Belcher unless he has 2 silences. If he plays 2 silences, he's gonna have to go face. And if he goes face, I have Brawl. It's probably explosive and bear.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
I cannot do that.
Oh my god. Kel'Thuzad equivalent number 2. Oh Jesus. What the fuck? Only rank 14 is capable of producing such matches. Alright. Some chance at snipe, and it's actually worse on the Shield Maiden. We're pretty far away from a Reno play, so... Actually, let's just draw first with Shield Block. Okay, it's not snipe. Oh, come on! What the fuck? Oh my god, we have a long way to go, guys. We have a long way to go.
I can take the hit.
That's actually the stack. When will it end? Alright, give me a weapon. 4 weapons, 9 cards. Hallelujah.
Hammer time.
Snake trap. Okay. Well, we're still at 40. We're still in pretty good shape. It looks like we're still gonna fatigue a triple lock and load hunter.
Join or die.
Oh, I don't know if you want to do that, bro. That looks like a bad move. No kill command time.
The end is coming.
Fuck. It's Eagle Horn number 3. I have 2 cruel tasks, so I can big game the other high main.
Honor. Major.
I haven't played Ice Tile because if he has Freeze Trap, I can never play it again. Wait, those are the first 2 traps. It's not Freeze Trap. I should have realized that. Because he had 2 traps up when I was attacking creatures. Yeah, it's Bear and Explosive. I'm pretty sure we just win, like we just gain more life than he can do damage from this point in the game.
I can take the hit.
It could be misdirection because I think one of them was from the lock and load. But it doesn't have to be Bear plus Explosive. It's true.
Join or die. Or both.
This doesn't seem like a good plan.
Almost out of cards. I'm out of cards.
Looks like we're just speeding up this process. Yeah, this is basically conceding.
Race for impact.
Oh, it is misdirect. Oh. Oh, died a Gorehowl! That sucked! Oh, jeez. And there's still 2 Death Spites.
It's hammer time.
It's alright, I don't think there's any way we can possibly lose right now.
To my side.
Hoffer. Oh, come on. The 2 Death Spites are my last 2 cards. There is a downside to running Reno in this type of deck.
Well, out of cards. Well fought.
Oh, I didn't get the Reno, what the fuck? Alright. We're streaking now, we're streaking. Things are looking up.
Made to fit.
It's pretty good. It won't do that much, but it'll stall the game a little bit, and I think when we have high amount of mana, I'm gonna do better than he is.
Put this apple on your head.
Strike.
Very good chance of muster going down here.
Well met.
Damn, this sucks. Would I put at least Starseeker in this deck? I feel like I could really mess with it. I don't think I would.
Reporting for duty.
This is super greedy, but again, I think the longer I stall him, the better my chance to win. On turn 4, he played a dude. If he wants to play another dude, I fall a little bit further behind, but I feel like I make up for that by pushing the game and not taking that much damage. Yeah, even if that happens, it's not really that bad.
It's hammer time! The end is coming!
I'm playing this mostly for tempo. Again, trying to push the game one turn behind again.
Reporting for duty.
I really should BGH. It's just not going to hit anything better.
I've got the beast in my sight.
My hand is too full. I wonder.
Hammer time!
I can take the hit.
There's a big problem here. Jeweled Scarab. Okay,
What's happening?
interesting.
Shields up. Red alert.
Reporting for duty.
Race for impact.
I'm not playing that game. Have I even lost once with this OP deck yet? Yeah, I lost. I lost 2 games against players who had Kel'Thuzad and I didn't draw Brawl in time. I just got fucked. The other loss, I don't remember. It wasn't a pretty one either.
Reporting for duty.
It's hammer time! I've got the beast in my sight.
Reporting for duty.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
It's just mid-range pally. Like, I feel if I Brawl, I'm just gonna get, like, quarter mustard out the ass and shit's gonna go real bad. So I think I'm still okay not to brawl right now. And this deck has no burst. So I think this is a good line of play. Now I kind of have to brawl. It'll be at 8. He already showed kings and the true silver, so I could actually die.
So many choices.
I just don't want to use Reno Jackson after the heal bots. I could use shield slam. Okay, let's do that. Heal brawl. Again, the brawl poses a lot of problems.
Justice.
Reporting for duty.
It's hammer time. This is no place for mortals.
Reporting for duty.
That scares the shit out of me. I guess it's brawl time.
Put your faith in the light.
Victorian.
Reporting for duty.
It's hammer time.
I can take the hit.
Killed Dr. Boom, killed a ton of mid-range stuff. Murloc Knight usually substitutes for one big guy. Killed Emperor. I don't think he has more than one other big guy right now.
Is this the fishing tournament?
I must move quickly.
Okay.
Reporting for duty.
It's hammer time.
Race for impact.
We're gonna be rich.
You think he might be playing a Reno deck as well? He hasn't played 2 of anything.
Play with fire.
Reporting for duty.
It's hammer time. Back to work. I've got the beast in my sight.
Follow the rules. Reporting for duty.
Gotcha. It's hammer time.
I have to be very greedy in this spot, I think.
I have no time for games.
Reporting for duty.
It's hammer time. Back to work.
Wait, what the hell is this? It doesn't actually break it? It's just a hilt! It does no damage!
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Reporting
That
for
was a
duty.
mistake.
Don't do that.
Use the handle, bro. Use the handle. Harrison value. Oh yeah. The main problem with Shield Slime is I'll never really have more than 4 armor unless I play the shield block, which I should not do. I think I should Shield Slime here.
No.
I'm almost out of cards.
It pushes him further into fatigue, which is really important.
Reporting for duty. No problem.
I'm out of cards.
I think he's playing Reno Jackson. So I should try to save Cold Light.
I bring life.
Oh, crap. Definitely shouldn't have done that.
Job done.
There goes 5 damage.
Reporting for duty.
I believe I'll win if I take 8 damage a turn.
Almost out of cards.
Last one's shield block, so it's worth nothing.
Hammer time. We're gonna be rich.
Okay.
Out of cards. It's hammer time.
Okay, well I think we'll survive 3 turns here.
Reporting for duty. Well played.
Oh no, it's only 2 turns.
The victory is yours.
Oh my god, we beat the most controlling paladin ever with this deck.